Doing the same thing just to be sure.
Yard at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Check out.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
43 is the mark.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Letting one go deep for Robert. And got his man complete. A big gain.
Look at CJ 0-1.
Pre-game, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
43 is our shot. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Think you gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get
3.
this? You think you gonna get this?
Jackson.
No, run this play. Come on, Jackson. You got to know what stick I'm doing.
Sacks him that time,
you got to know
coming
what
in
I'm
off
running
the
to.
edge. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback.
He's taking forever to pick a
when
play,
he's not
too.
being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left.
Flat. Pass interference. Let's get it.
And it's intercepted. Picked by Brandon Williams. And now look at him go. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Definitely will take that pass interference call.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's taking forever to pick a play. I'm not going to lie. I think
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh, that's touchdown. Marquise Brown.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
Oh, Robert.
And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
It should be even that or not.
As this game continues to evolve in the NFL, well, you know how much coaches love run after catch. But you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
That's how I know you ain't even checking here all the way.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Philip Lindsey, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Tucker now kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, I can't.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at their own 43. Pollard going to try the right side.
Okay.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5.
How did I get a bye week? I played Dolphins.
Now Murray throwing on second down.
Oh, he dropped the pig. He dropped it.
But instead, third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the gun on third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
This is not the best team.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the side.
That's not my fault. Because I know how to trade and do things. I know how to make my team better.
The Raven offense set at the line.
So when I had Dolphins, what was the excuse
then? The football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's it.
Here's a guy coming off a strong rookie season, Gus Edwards.
But all them people is in this league.
Give him a couple
and you lost the one. So just let that sink in.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
I'm 1-0 in this league right now. I'm 1-0. My schedule.
On 2nd and 8.
Oh, that was a horrible throw. And he got a pick 6. Lamar's ass. Look how he threw that ball. That same thing he did with his throw. Oh, the wind. The wind is blowing at 7 miles an hour. That's why.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
So bad. They give you the same plays.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The drive starts with a carry.
Oh, they keep putting Edwards in. Please stop. Take this nigga out. I do not want him in at running
They tried a
back.
quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson escaping the pressure right. That'll be taken in there by
Oh, nobody touched him. Nobody touched him.
For the Ravens, it goes for 18. Nice throw there by Jackson. You think about what a boost he gave Baltimore the middle of last year, led them to victories in 6 of their last 7 games as a starter, replacing Joe Flacco, who had the hip issue. And that strong finish was good enough for the Ravens to capture their first AFC North crown since 2012. And now Jackson's a known commodity. He's the unquestioned starter, and with increased expectations and pressure on the former Heisman Trophy winner. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I know. I thought he was going to do a post. If he would have did a post out, I would have hit him.
Some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. You got 3 down.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Roberts has it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Good luck, Lindsay here.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They'll run. It's Lindsay.
Touchdown.
He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Just got to make your adjustment.
And the PAT.
Give it to me.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the 1st quarter.
I need to double dip.
One quarter, 14-7
I need to get this ball back so I can
our
double dip.
score. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Damn, that bit went right out of bounds.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
It's Wednesday. I don't work on Wednesdays. If he do another corner route, I'm changing up my defense. I'm about to go on a mission.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go ahead.
Murray now on 1st down.
Oh, I see him. I see him. Oh, no. What? You saw that. You saw that, right? I was holding triangle and ran to him. Watch this.
But it's 2nd down.
Clear pick. It pulled me all the way to his clear.
Someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Yeah, no.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. Throwing over the middle.
Nobody don't want no first round. All my guys are young. All my guys on this team that's good is young. I don't need draft picks.
The 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Come on, give me an incomplete.
He's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. After the sack on first
He
down,
slipped.
Murray, Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
All right, so let me change out my
Charles,
defense.
gotta like what this defense has been able to
do.
do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got
Yeah,
to
that was
hold
probably
up.
a pick. That was a pick. Shut up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
I'm watching back. Oh, he's going to guard him, so if he runs straight up or something, he's right there.
Murray with a third and long.
I'm coming this side. Pick. He dropped the pick.
Almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
He punting the ball.
More
He shouldn't even
problems
have
here
got a
on third down.
touchdown
They've
on him. He
converted
should
only
never got
once
that
so
pick.
far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Ravens will take over at their own 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds Roberts, complete. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Those are the types of throws that Jackson has to be more efficient with this year. He really put an emphasis on improving his passing accuracy in the offseason because last year as a rookie, 58%, that was it. And his quarterback coach said the ball is coming out of his hand cleaner. The timing looks better. That's what they're hoping for. Everybody knows he can run, but now he continues his quest to be more well-rounded and improve on his conservative 1,200 yards and 6 touchdowns he threw for last season.
Oh, my God. We need Marquise Brown running.
Just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run the toss.
Wow, I flipped it the other way. It still went this way.
Lose yardage back to the 29. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. Let's go. 6 yards. You.
On 3rd down, Jackson flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it
They're trying to
away.
get Jackson on.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20.
Yeah, sang it. Sang it, see Daddy.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks
I like
about
how he got
converting
Bullard,
on
though.
third down,
That's
how
nice.
big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. From the 24, Murray.
Oh, this man holding me. His CPU is holding me from running to get to the nigga.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. Touchdown!
He keep doing the same corner route. Niggas are
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
Stop doing the corner route. I'm trying to not. Is this all niggas do? And you missed the field goal. That's how ass you is.
No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Stop doing corner route. It's okay though. I got something for it. But I'm trying to double dip, so I'm trying to score again.
In his rear view mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Good block. Good block.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Oh my God, X is wide open. Please let go of the ball, Lamar. Please let go of the fucking ball.
The first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is
Marquise is so slow.
Now it's Jackson.
All right, let's go.
And an alley to run.
Ball. Oh! Oh! Lamar! I didn't know you was nice like that.
NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Well, everyone in this stadium knows Jackson can do that as well as any QB in the league. They talked about limiting some of his running this year, especially the design runs. But he's still going to scramble when he feels he has green in front of him. He led all quarterbacks last year, 695 yards rushing. And keep in mind, 80% of those came in the 7-game stretch when he was named starter late in the season. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Oh, and that's a force. That's a force win.
Stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
43 is the mic. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Edwards. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. That is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Watch the slant, watch the slant.
And Jackson throwing once more.
Oh.
The two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
I know at times people
see, I don't understand this, bro. Cover too hard flat. He's playing back. Why is this man attaching when my man is going deep? His man should not attach on that. He's playing a zone.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Actually, no. Double team. Let's get him. Where are you going to do that? And I need you to just do an out route for me. But make sure you get it first. There we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. That's to his running back. Complete. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands.
That's a dot. I should have dove.
As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. They'll look to run with Edwards. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Tucker's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. He's going to float this over the middle.
Chris Humphries. Get up, Humphries, get up.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Jackson from the shotgun. On the move to his left. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but it's going to be 2nd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Got it. 43 is the mic. Let's go, D.
All right, Brown, I'm trusting you with this one.
To throw on 3rd down. Jackson going for it all.
Flag,
and that's
pass
going to wind
interference.
up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Hey.
Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Good track. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Get it all. West. Let's go. Get set.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I love this.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Everybody hold their blocks this second.
One more time with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp.
These days,
each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken about the 12.
Let's go, baby.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm going to run you over. Hey, alert 48. Hey, you don't like the ball. Let him know. Let him know. Hey,
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. His throw incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
This has been a really nice day for the defense. They've made it so difficult to find open receivers because they're able to squeeze the passing lanes down. A lot of what they're doing is communicating. Receivers in another area, they're almost what they call passing them off from one defender to the next, even in zone defenses, and making it very hard to find an open spot for the quarterback to deliver the ball.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
All right, boys.
So
About to go
much
in the
about this
fourth
game
quarter.
is just understanding situations and
he
then
can't
having
take
to
it.
execute, isn't it?
Well, he
Guard
can.
the first down sticks.
Technically,
Don't let them
he's down by
get
2
there.
possessions.
And they rallied and made the
Don't
tackle.
touch. Don't touch.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
This new Dolphins user is really like agitating me.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Jackson throwing again. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson rolling to his right. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Okay. Trying to play Apex.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Tyus Bowser, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Murray. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Throwing now is Murray. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
But Trey, something I noticed about you, bro, every time you smile, your cheeks get big. I'm thankful for you, bro.
Come on, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Operating from the gun. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Devin Bush brings him down, and that's
this man got Devin Bush on the Cardinals.
The first sack of his NFL career. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. I think he's watching my screen, like my screen. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right.
And then he takes forever to throw the ball. That's what fucks with me. Like, why do you take forever just to throw a football?
For this offensive line.
Just throw it. That's all you're doing. You got to stop, set your feet 30 minutes, cock the ball back fucking all the way to Eureka just to throw a ball. Just throw it.
Now after that sack,
I press the button, throw the ball.
For Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Do your post.
Flush to his right.
Yep, sack, of course.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Of course. 4th and 41 because niggas is not blocking.
Second sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out
before
before next week.
Open,
7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
I don't know.
For Pollard, and he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Oh, a design run for their wideout. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
But not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
It's tossing out 5.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. It's Murray. And that is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
I got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in my game. I still ain't get it. My car is not behind me.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Lindsey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Gotta blow it back, gotta blow it back. Hey.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Look.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Jackson now. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Brian looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use. They're in the final stages.
Let's go timeout by mistake.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now this time Murray to throw it. Able to find Isabella. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
He could have probably tried to come back and score.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Baltimore, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Thank it, CJ. Yes, Jerome Baker got an upgrade. This girl supposed to be bringing edibles. I'm talking about I need 40 ways. Okay.
I was waiting to shine. My father taught me don't be soft, so now I'm taking what's mine. I define myself as ambitious, young, black, and gifted. Masterpiece, my masterpiece. That mean I don't got no limits.
Trey.